All right, so let's continue our discussion and let's build on where we stopped in the previous session. Let's now talk about complex systems first. So when we talk about complex systems, a complex system basically is a system which has many small subsystems, which are, although independent of each other, but they are dependent when it comes to processing some piece of information. So these subsystems are basically independent small systems within that whole complex systems, within that whole complex system. And these subsystems also interact with each other. Now, these subsystems obviously have their own boundaries, which defines the parameter of that particular subsystem. And this subsystem has its interfaces, which is what this subsystem uses to talk to other subsystems. So every subsystem has a boundary, and then it obviously has an interface that it uses to talk to other subsystems. Now, the way complex systems work, although they are independent subsystems, but you cannot, in tokenomics, you cannot detangle the effects of one subsystem. So if, let's say, I take this whole subsystem out, the effects of this subsystem will be impacted on other subsystems. And each of these subsystems also has feedback loops, which is what we know what is happening inside these subsystems.